or welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today because I know the holidays are coming up and this is truly the most magical time of the year. Christmas and New Year's is my favorite and I just can't wait to celebrate. This year actually me and my husband and my dog are going to Mexico for a month and we'll be celebrating the holiday there. So if you guys want to see some vlogs, maybe let me know in the comments and I might make some for you guys. You never know. Now I wanted to talk about how to stay on track during the holidays. So if that's something you're into, get ready, get your pen and paper. If you're a little bit like me and how I used to be before when I was losing weight, you might get a little bit stressed out. I used to hate socializing and going to gatherings and parties because it really put me off track. I'm making this video for you guys because my heart goes out to you if that's something that you struggle with. I want to give you all of my tips and tricks that I've learned during the past years to make me more comfortable and confident going to these events coming right up.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go! By the way, if you guys are new here, my name is Seppi and my channel is all about healthy, sustainable weight loss. So if that's something you're into, make sure you consider subscribing, hitting the bell button, and you never miss a video from me. Now this really helps my channel grow, so I really do appreciate it if you guys hit that subscribe button. I would really love that. Thank you so much. My first and the most important tip, and if you're not gonna watch the entire video, that's fine, just take this one point from me, is to never go to a party hungry, because there's probably gonna be alcohol, you're gonna have a drink or two. I'm gonna talk about what the best drink is to have at a party, but make sure you eat right before you leave your house. When you get ready, when you're ready to leave your house, make sure you have a good meal ready, that you're not going to a party hungry. A lot of people like myself think that if they don't eat or starve themselves during the day, wait for the party and eat at a party and stay on track at the party, they're gonna be okay and they're not gonna go over their calories. But it unfortunately doesn't work like that. As I mentioned, especially if there's alcohol involved, you're gonna let loose and you're gonna eat a lot. So what you wanna do is to make sure you eat that meal before going. You wanna make sure that you're not hungry, you're very full when you go to a party, so you're very conscious about what you're eating at the party. My second tip really depends on your host and you know what your relationship is with the host and what they're serving at the party. But if you know there are not gonna be any healthy options, make sure you take some with you. Some of the healthy options could be vegetables, a good salad that's not so healthy with lemon juice and vinegar. Maybe you could have like a little bit more unhealthier version of the dressing, or take maybe sweet potato fries, or maybe these chips that are sweet potato oven roasted as opposed to having Lay's, you know, things like that. Maybe you could take your healthier snacks to the party if that's possible. Let me know if the parties you go to actually allows you to do that in the comments. I'm really interested to know how people react to you in social gatherings when you have an odd or maybe a different healthy food option with you. I want to know. Let me know. I also wanted to give you some tips on how to choose the food that you're gonna eat. Let's say there's pizza and sandwiches, you wanna go with sandwiches because in a sandwich there's probably some kind of a protein and there's bread and maybe not as much as cheese. You can remove the cheese so you're not having a lot of carbs and fat at the same time together. It's always good to have like only carbs or carbs and protein or fat and protein as opposed to having carbs, protein and fat all together. You know, so the lighter it is, the better. Pizza is the worst because it doesn't have a lot of protein, it has only a lot of carbs and a lot of fat, so it's not really the best option. But if that's the only thing available, just have 2 slices and I guess that's it. Since you're gonna be having a lot of food and snacks, try to stay away from sugary drinks. They're a no-no, and under any circumstances, don't have any sugary drinks. So no orange juice, apple juice, soda, or anything like that. Stay away from those for sure. I want to give you a little tip about alcohol. You want to stay away from beer, wine, and champagne. These are full of sugar and they just make you feel really full and bloated. So stay away from these unless if they have dry wine, which means that they have really low sugar content. Now in terms of the best kind of alcohol you can have hard liquor like gin, tequila, whiskey, vodka, whatever you know is available or whatever you like, mixed with a diet soda, something with no sugar. And I do really recommend to stick to 2 or 3 cocktails maximum in one night. Now the next tip, and you guys already know this, but it's really hard to remember when you're at a party, make sure you have your water bottle on you. Having your water bottle is just going to remind you that you need to drink water throughout the night. It will help you digest all of the food and it will make it so much easier to recover the day after. My next two tips in this video is going to talk about how to recover from these days. When you overeat a lot at a party, how do we actually bounce back to our normal daily routine, which I know can be really hard because you're going to drag that for a whole week and you're going to have a lot of bad food during the week. But I want to make it really quick so you could just bounce back in a day or two to your normal healthy eating routine. Now, I made this video which I talk about the supplements that you can take to lower your blood sugar after a cheat meal. Now, I'm not a doctor, so make sure you talk to your doctor, your nutritionist. So this is my disclaimer to not take my word for it, but just so you guys know your options. And I made this video and I talk about fasting the day after your party, how to fast, what to eat before a fast. But one quick tip that I want to give you from this video without you going to watch it, so make sure you have a lot of fatty food the night before. So maybe burger, guacamole, something that will be slowly digested so your body has energy for a longer period of time and you're not going to crash the morning after. Normally, let's say if you had ice cream tonight, when you wake up in the morning, you're going to want sugar again. So you're going to have a mocha or some kind of a sugary drink to, curb your cravings. And that's just going to continue on throughout the week. And that's something you want to stop right away by just having fatty food the night before and fast the day after. Now, that might not be something that everybody can do, but that's just an option for you guys. I personally do. For example, over the weekend we had a lot of guests, I had a lot of food, I had 2 slices of pizza and I had a couple of drinks. Now, the day after, it's kind of impossible to have chicken and broccoli. I don't know, for me, I'm kind of addicted to food. I like junk food. I've always loved junk food throughout my whole life. I grew up with it. So it's really hard for me to, switch back to a healthy routine. So the day after, instead of what I did in the past, I would order food, I would get Chipotle or McDonald's or something like that. I went to the grocery store, I got breaded chicken and I had it with a big salad. And that really helped me because it wasn't the healthiest option. I was still excited to have some kind of a junk food. Breaded chicken from the grocery store is not the healthiest option, but it's not as bad as, a burger or getting something from outside, ordering something from outside. I'm putting myself into that mentality of ordering food. So that's going to stick with me throughout the whole week. I'm going to be ordering food the whole week. So why would I do that? Instead, I'm just going to eat something that is not as healthy, but still healthy enough that puts me back into the right mindset. Now, another thing you can do sweet potato fries, anything that you would make at home that's going to be delicious, maybe a homemade burger or something like that. These are all good options to have the day after. The problem is sugar. If you're really, really craving sugar, you don't want to have ice cream, you don't want to have any chocolate or candy bars, and I know it's tempting. What you want to do is to make your own dessert at home, or let me just explain to you. If you guys don't want to do that, if you're lazy to do that, you know that I have a recipe book down below. You can make your own dessert with a banana. If you have cocoa powder, banana, and a baking powder, you have yourself a cake or a pancake. So make sure you download that and let me know how you guys like that recipe book. But if you don't want to do that, if you're too lazy the day after you've partied, you're tired, what I really do recommend is to get maybe a protein ice cream that has a very low sugar content. I already made this video and I talk about all of these replacements that you can have instead of sugar, so you guys go and watch that and you'll see all of the options available that you guys can have the day after. I really, really do hope every single person watching this video and every single person around the world have a healthy and happy holiday. You guys enjoy this holiday. Make sure you stay on track. If you like this video and you found it helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button so you never miss a video from me. It really does help my channel grow, so I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next video. Happy holidays! Bye bye!